second round of heats for the second feature. Now, you might be a little bit confused with this one. While we see a very similar looking front row, it goes on their lap time. So your fastest lap got you your starting position in the first round of heat races tonight, and your second fastest lap would then set you up for the heat races here. So David Priolo scores another front row start here tonight for heat number 3. Alongside him in the 3 is Callum Williamson. Inside row 2, position number 3 is the 25 of Taylor Milling. Alongside him is Brad Maiolo, who's got pole position for the feature race number 1 tonight. Dane Kingshott starts inside row number 5. Row number 3, position number 5, with Chris Coyle. And on the back should be the 18, although, can you see it out there?
18's not there.
Don't think it's going to make the start here by the look of it with the gate shut now. That was Trevor Jolly, and Cam McKenzie will have the back row to himself. So that's heat number 3.
It's a stacked heat.
Very stacked. They're all amongst the action here. So for the likes of Williamson and Coyle, those guys have got a bit of work to do, because remember that first feature race, they're buried right down the order outside the top 10.
Absolutely. So plenty to play out in this one. It's not going to be a slow race, that's for sure. There's going to be plenty of drivers wanting to do plenty of passing.
Absolutely. And unlike what we had here on January 1, there's little to no wind here tonight, which is great. The conditions at the moment for the track, it's going to be a chasing track, or not, if that makes sense. They're going to have to keep working at it to do not 1 but 2 30-lappers just for this division alone, let alone the other feature races that we'll have towards the end of the night. So all the cars are away, bar Trevor Jolly. They're working on the 18 to get it turned around for the first feature, which comes up not too far away. The cars are on the speedway. We'll crank up the tunes and come back. Round 2 of the final night, the Maddington Toyota Sprint Car Series here in Bunbury. JOB on the job up there as the lights go out. Pace Ute pulls to the infield. And the man who was quickest in Victory 1 Performance Quick Time, staying on the front row with Callum Williamson side by side at the start here. And they'll argue into turn number 1. And around the outside goes Maiolo and the Australian Produce Brokers car. They'll go side by side with Milling here on the charge down. Milling carries a full head of steam, but will have to settle for 4th place as Williamson leads lap 1.
You can see lead. He's got a handy margin over Priolo, Maiolo, then back to Milling, Kingshott, then Coyle, and the last of the 7 cars is Cam McKenzie as they run down the main straight. Our leader has long gone, Callum Williamson.
Kingshott making the move, and now gets it done on the 25. So the Cricky Motorsports number 2 is up to 4th position now as Williamson leads another lap. This is all important for Williamson in his championship chase. Priolo sparks off the chassis as he gets the curb not once but twice through turn number 2. Behind them is Maiolo, Kingshott, and the rest of the field here.
So move out of turn number 4. Some rocking and rolling from Milling and Coyle further back in the field. Our race leader will come up to complete lap number 5, and Callum Williamson is in a league of his own in this one. Back to Priolo, 3rd place Maiolo. Then we've got Kingshott, Milling, with long intervals actually, because here's our leader back with us once again with 2 laps to run.
And nobody's going to catch him. Williamson, that is, he might in fact catch McKenzie the way it's going. Priolo's going to have to settle for 2nd. And then a huge margin back to the 3rd place battle between Maiolo and Kingshott. Kingshott looking for the move here, but might run out of time here as the last lap flag, the white flag, is shown. Final lap now for Callum Williamson.
Comes out of turn number 4. Come on, race fans, put your hands together for him. Callum Williamson all the way from Collie or Geraldton, whichever. He wins. He could be in either of those towns and he'd still win from there. Priolo 2nd, David Priolo. Up for 3rd place will be the 77 of Brad Maiolo, Dane Kingshott, Taylor Milling. Back into the 79 of Chris Coyle. And Cam McKenzie rounds out the 7th. 14.483 was the quick lap by Callum Williamson, and Callum was way too good.
Absolutely was, and a big margin, wasn't it? 2nd to 3rd in the end, and Callum Williamson picking up the win and keeps his eye on the major prize. Most feature race victories of the season so far. Hadn't Brock Zierfoss had come along and done Speed Week, he may well have wrapped this championship up. But That's what we love about the Maddington Toyota Series, that more often than not will go down to the final round with 3 drivers still in with a chance. But this guy has been incredible this year. In fact, you could go back to last year too, Jace, with the 3. They went away to Sydney and raced for a season or so, came back, tooled up their machinery, and now they really are a tough opponent whenever this car gets wheeled onto the speedway.
And it's the move to Collie that's made all the difference.
Yes, it has.
Place.
You've got to be tough to live in Collie. I can say
So
that
I've noticed.
having lived there.
So I've noticed. The man with 2 postcodes now. Folks, put your hands together for Callum Williamson here tonight, your series leader in the Maddington Toyota Sprint Car Championship. Lots of whistles, lots of cheers, and you're the man they're all chasing tonight.
Yeah, it's great. All the supporters are out here tonight to cheer me along, and yeah, I felt real comfy in that car just then. We made a few changes from qualifying that first heat, and I feel pretty comfy now, and hopefully we can take it from there and have a good night.
It hasn't been the most easy run in the series. You had your bad luck run on the 30th. You came back and dominated last weekend, it's fair to say, at the Motorplex. But this has been one of the toughest series in recent years.
Yeah, the points are so close between a whole lot of us, so it's one bad night can ruin it, but it's worked out really well. There's 5 cars that could win it now, and it's going to make a big spectacle for the crowd tonight.
Not only that, we've had different formats. Now we're seeing the twin features again here tonight. That hadn't been done for nearly 15 years, and now we've had 2 in a season, plus a 57-lapper. It's been a season of endurance, it's fair to say.
Yeah, it has. It's actually been really good. It's something new for the boys. I've got to be consistent with qualifying as well, because your first lap and your second lap counts for the features, so it's just good. Something different is always good.
Now that little flashing light on the dash here is nothing to be too concerned about. I know it's all blue inside here, but that doesn't usually do that.
No, it's just temperature and the oil gauge there, so yeah, just telling me to go faster.
Good description. Nicely done. Callum Williamson, folks, picking up the win and looking good going into the second feature race. A bit of work to do, though, in the first one coming up very, very soon.